Hey everyone, this is Steve from GamersNexus.net, and today we're looking at eSports Draconem mousepad, and this is a new mousepad from eSports. eSports is a subdivision or group of Thermaltake, who are some of the makers of cases like the T81 that we looked at CES, the Core V1, and other things like that. The eSports division is responsible for peripherals and things like mice and keyboards and mouse pads. So that's what we're looking at today. We are looking at the Draconem mouse pad. I just hit the camera there. And this is the pad we're talking about. So this is an aluminum pad. It is 2 millimeters thick. It actually, the dimensions read 5 millimeters because it has these rubber feet that basically boost it up and make it stick to your surface. And there goes one of the rubber feet. We'll talk about that in a moment. So this is an aluminum pad. It has a polymer surface as far as I am aware, and it's dual-sided. One side is smoother, and that would be this one, and one side is a bit rougher, and the rougher surface is kind of like a lighter version of a skateboard grip tape. It gives your mouse a bit more grippiness to the surface if you're kind of whipping it around, if you play with a low DPI. And if you're playing with a higher DPI and you need some precision, then the smooth surface will... It moves pretty damn quickly when you're moving your mouse around, and it also will preserve the Teflon feet a little bit of your mouse, whereas the grippier side does tend to wear them down a bit more from experience with my Razer Exact Mac pad that I reviewed previously about 100 years ago. So this is 360 millimeters by 300 millimeters by 5 millimeters, and that is about 14 inches by 11 by 0.2 inches, I think. And that means it's pretty damn big. It takes up a lot of real estate on your desk. It is a $40 mouse pad. That seems somewhat expensive, but I paid $40 for this Razer one in 2009, and I still use it. So that kind of tells you, this is also aluminum. It tells you how long these things last. This is 5 years in this case. So it's a good investment if you like the pad. The Razer one comes with a gel wrist rest that goes under the pad and just holds it in place, and also gives your wrist something to sit on if you have wrist issues, and that helps you. In my case, that is what I need. This does not come with a gel wrist rest. That's okay if you don't need one. If you need one, you know you need one, and you can buy one separately if you want the pad. Otherwise, you're out of luck. In terms of unique features, the Draconem pad comes with this mouse tether. It is a bungee. And basically the cable goes into this slot here, and that keeps the mouse from getting away from you. It keeps longer cables in check if you've got them, and ultimately will just make your desk a bit neater. And it is a two-piece. It just assembles with a rubber snap, so it's pretty easy to transport. And for this, you'd clip it anywhere on the pad. It just has a rubber slot here, so you kind of slide that around the edge of the aluminum, and it'll stay in place as soon as you put it down on the desk. Which didn't happen here because it was floating in the air. But when it's on the desk, it stays in place pretty well. So in terms of this mouse pad, there goes another rubber foot. We need to talk about that. The issues I have with this are pretty much resolvable once you get it on a surface. The rubber feet come flying off pretty easily, as you can see when you're handling it like I am. But once you've got it fixed on your desk and you're not moving it anymore, they'll stay in place, and they'll keep the mouse pad in place. If you move it around a lot, you're going to get kind of frustrated because they come off extremely easily. I wish the holes in the pad would kind of clip to the feet a little better, but that is a small complaint in the scheme of things. The Bungee I am really happy with. Those used to retail for like $30 separately when they were brand new several years ago. Now they're a bit more standard. They come with these pads, and I think that's a great feature. That's one of the unique things about this pad. I wish this came with a gel wrist rest. Even if that cost me $5 extra, I would prefer a gel wrist rest because I use one. So if you're like me, then maybe that is a knock to the pad that would make you consider alternatives. But other than that, the mouse moves very smoothly on the smooth surface. It has high precision. I used the tunable Logitech Proteus Core mouse when I was gaming, and it's pretty accurate. I like the precision of the pad. It's definitely good for the laser sensor and optical sensors I've used. In terms of buying this, I'm going to throw some alternatives up on the screen so you can see what else is out there. I really like the Razer Exact Mat. It is unfortunately no longer made. It's a bit smaller, as you can see here. It will fit on most desks much easier. So it is a bit smaller, and it's about the same spec but it's old and they don't make it anymore. They have a new one that I'm putting up on the screen. It's like a Vespura, something like that. So some unusable Razer name, as they often do. It doesn't have the bungee that Thermaltake has, so I do really like that bungee. I'm kind of spoiled by it now, to be honest. I like the pad. Keep an eye out on the size. Keep an eye out on the rubber feet, on the wrist rest, and all those things considered, it's really not a bad mouse pad. Just look at the alternatives. There are a lot of alternatives out there, so there might be something that fits your use case a bit better depending on size and wrist needs. And I will see you all next time. Peace.